What I do, guys, is your partner Dale. I got you in the car today. I'm on my way to the bank to handle some business, and I wanted to pop in for a brief second and talk about what's going on in the real estate market. You know, I'm in Texas, and so Texas, each and every state, county, and city has kind of its own little market, because when it comes to the residential real estate sector, you determine the value of each property in its subdivision, typically around like the quarter of a mile. If you don't find any there as far as comparables or comps, then you go a half mile, and so on and so forth. Now I would tell you, when it comes to appraisers doing their appraising, if you have 3 different appraisers doing an inspection on the same property, you're going to get 3 different values. That's just how it is in the residential real estate game. The appraisal inspector, it's really their opinion. In the commercial end, specifically in the apartment complex end, it's a little bit more, it's really based upon the performance of the asset itself. So, but I'm on here talking about residential. So what I'm kind of seeing a little bit in the market is, as me and Cliff were talking about on the Real Estate Live on Friday. If you have not seen that, guys, go to my YouTube page or to my Rumble page and click on yesterday's Real Estate Live. We talk about Warren Buffett, talk about there's a real estate storm coming, and we talk about how Warren Buffett has sold a lot of his Bank of America stocks. He sold a lot of them for a reason, and Grant Cardone does a great job kind of describing that. But I digress. Going back to the market itself, what's going on in Texas, and then we'll pivot over to other states as well. In Texas right now, forgive me guys if you hear some stuff, it's raining. In Texas, guys, specifically in those suburban areas, not in I'm talking about Dallas, because you have Dallas and then you have Fort Worth and you have the surrounding areas. One of the areas me and Cliff talked about yesterday on the live was a city called Balk Springs. Balk Springs is a suburban area that is outside of the main kind of staple of that area in Dallas, Mesquite. Mesquite is a specifically older city. And what's happening is he's saying that Balk Springs, which whenever buyers don't want to live in the city, they normally go to those suburban areas. Those you have Mesquite, you have Forney, and you have Balk Springs. So what's happening is Forney and Balk Springs have been kind of exploding when it comes to building and selling of assets. As far as when it comes to investors investing there and banks lending there. Well, the problem with what's going on now, guys, is Cliff said on the Real Estate Live that Balk Springs right now is at a standstill. A standstill, which means there's not a lot of refinances going on and not a lot of selling going on. Now, why is that? It's very simple. Like I say all the time, guys, I'm hearing this coming from a lot of loan officers. What they're saying is that a lot of borrowers, number one, don't have enough money to qualify for a loan, right? Because again, when the cost of goods is going up so high, people don't have enough savings, right? So the debt to income ratio is not really in good standing when it comes to getting a loan, right? And then number 2, of course, they don't have enough money to come to the table to put it as a down payment. So they're needing monies also for the down payment. I think that's the reason why Vice President Kamala Harris was coming out with that plan of down payment assistance. Now, down payment assistance already exists in some areas. City has their own DPAs, counties do, and also states do as well also. There's a lot in Texas. But what's happening is you're beginning to see that people cannot afford to buy these homes, and these prices are inflated, but you're going to begin to see a contraction in 2025. Understand that Donald Trump is the president-elect, and he's coming in with a different domestic policy, which I agree with. But for the first year, we're still going to be under President Biden's budget. I think that's already got passed. So there's going to be more printing So you're not going to see really a downtick at all, and probably till late 2025, early 2026, right? And you may even see, I believe, you may even see a retraction in the market, in the stock market and the real estate, because of what's been going on with all this inflation. And to be honest with you, Donald Trump really kind of contributed to this when it came to the CARES Act. Now I understand those that are supporters of Donald Trump. You guys are like, hey, wait a minute, that's bipartisan. Yes, but he was the president and it was passed. Guys, you understand that when it comes to printing, guys, in the last 8 years, 40+% of the United States printing has happened within this last 8 years. That includes Donald Trump. We gotta be honest, guys. We gotta be honest with this, because of the fact that he did print a lot. So you're seeing the remnants. You're beginning to see what happens when you print too much. So again, guys, what's going to happen with the market? I believe it's going to be a retraction that's coming. It is coming. It's coming. I believe there will be a deflationary event or events in several different industries, right? That's going to happen, right? I pray it don't, but just be honest with you, logic tells me that it will, because whenever something inflates, it has to deflate, guys. So, man, I will tell you this. When there is a deflation or a crisis in the market, there's always opportunities for those that are ready to move forward. So, guys, it is imperative, if you want to become successful in real estate investing, for you to understand that you make your money in real estate when you actually acquire real estate, not when you sell it. Let me say it again for the folk in the back row. You make money in real estate when you acquire, not when you sell. Because if you are moving your profitability just in when you actually sell, what if you don't sell? But if you buy it right, you'll be able to sell right, because you buy it at such a discount to where even in a deflationary type of economy, you'll be able to unload that property or sell it at a discount to the buyer, which they will love. I don't know about you, if I'm able to buy a property, whether it be a commercial, apartment complex, or SFR, at a severely discounted rate, guys, I believe, guys, I can sell that property at a discounted rate from a retail standpoint, because I bought it below wholesale, and it would be a deal to the buyer of that property, because they're getting it for a deal. It's a win-win. This is the reason why you make money in real estate when you actually acquire, not when you sell. So I advise you guys, if you really want to become successful in business or real estate investing, guys, you have to begin to kind of reinvent yourself to where you learn how to locate, vet, and structure distressed properties in your city, county, or state, guys. Guys, just so happens that your partner in Cliff, we're giving away a free ebook, how to locate distressed properties in your city, county, or state. It's real simple, because our philosophy is, if we can teach you how to locate, vet, and structure the deal the right way, hey, we will actually fund the deal for you. That's what we do. Why? Because I believe in the next 3 to 5 years, this is the greatest time to acquire real estate. I implore you guys, go back, look at this past Friday's or this past Friday's Real Estate Friday Live. You'll see Grant Cardone break down why Warren Buffett is saying that there's a storm coming. Don't get scared. Counter move by learning how to acquire real estate at a discounted rate, guys. Discounted price for my bad. But guys, thank you so much for your time. God bless you. If you are getting value, click on the subscribe button, subscribe, guys, and click on the bell. So whenever we go live, guys, we can begin to stop and read together. And again, give me a comment, let me know what you think about it below. But guys, again, want the free ebook, guys? It's free, 100% free, guys. Click on the link below, guys, and download that free ebook. Hey, look forward to potentially assisting you or partner with you on a deal, right? Stay blessed. holla at your partner.
Walk me through everything, but let's start from the beginning. How'd you get into this space?
Well, when I was 17 years old, my Uncle Gary, who still lives to this day, introduced me to a concept called passive income.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, Uncle, what's that?"
Yeah.
He said, "Something that you do one time, but you get paid over and over again." I'm like, "Why am I trying to go to college? I want to know how to do that."
Gotcha.
And so while I was in college, I began to look at business models that generated passive sources of income. One of them was real estate, because everybody and their mama actually had it, from Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones, all the billionaires actually had real estate in their portfolio. So I began buying real estate while I was in college. The first deal that I did, I made $3,500. And in college, that's big time. In college,
Sure.
you broke.
For sure.
College.
For sure.
Then I went from $3,500 to $10,000 to $26,000, and now $35 million worth of real estate. For me, business is always about solving someone's problem. Whenever you're buying a real estate transaction, the one thing I look at is, what's the pain point? Why you want to sell for? And typically, I like buying properties below wholesale. I never buy properties at retail. That didn't make sense to me at all, because I'm planning for the worst case scenario. Each and every deal that I actually acquire, I actually take home cash when I actually acquire it. Wow. Every single time.
If you wanted to know how successful real estate investors make money when they acquire real estate and not when they sell it, click on the link below or swipe up and download our free ebook, Distressed Property Investing. The blueprint is in the ebook. Stay blessed, holla at your partner, and download the ebook today.